Yo, what up guys, OPTCG Daniel here, back at it again with a deck profile video. So today we're gonna do one of my favorite leaders. It is Red Purple Luffy, who is not banned unless like his other Captain Law. But yeah, activate main once per turn if you have 0 Dawn cards on your field or 8 or more Dawn cards on your field. Add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set it as active. So yeah. You ramp at 0 and you ramp at 8 or more, you can do some really fun combos with this leader, because we use one card which abuses the leader ability. But yeah, that's it for you. Let's go straight into the deck list. So we are playing the Straw Hat engine for our 1-drops. We play 4 times Nami. Nami is your 1-drop searcher. On play, look at top 5 cards of your deck, add a Straw Hat type character. Should be cards. This is the pre-errata. But yeah, search the cards you need, search your ticket counter, search your boss monster or boss card, search your events. You can search everything with this, but you will bottom deck some of your other cards, so that's the down part. But still, searcher just to find the cards you need. Then we go into our other 1-drops. We play 4 times Otama. Otama is just a 2k counter, but also on play, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2000 power during his turn. So you can just play this, do some stuff, KO bodies on the field, or just ram into them. Then for our 3 cost, we play 4 times 3 cost Zoro Juro. This card is really good because it is a when attacking. If you have 3 or less life cards, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. Well, your leader has 3 lives, so this card is always live. So unless Law, they can not punish you for playing this and not swing into you, but this card is always live. Just play it on your 3 Dawn turn. Swing with your leader, play this, hope it stays alive, swing, and then you have already at 7 Dawns. You can just go combo off. Really good card, and if not, it's just a 1k counter. Oh, there goes my card. Then for our 4 cost cards, we play 4 times Bonclay. Bonclay is basically the same as the Zoro, not searchable, 1k counter, on play, add up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck as it's active, so this is also another ramp card for us, and it's really good against decks like Kalgara, NL, stuff like that, cards that cannot remove this, you can, and they play big bodies, you can just swing into them, copy their card power and just, yeah, swing. Really good card, forces a lot of removal for this card, so you can just chill. Then for our other 4 cost, we only play 2 times the Law Blocker. This is here for decks with big hand sizes. You can just Dawn minus. If they have 7 or more cards in the hand, you can choose 2, they trash it. Really good. If you hit double Moria, if you hit Yamato, Katakuri, NL, or Ace, really good, because yellow is definitely your hardest matchup. And then we go into the 5 cost. We play 4 times Queen. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. On play, it's a blocker. On play, draw 2 cards, discard 1. So you can filter your hand. You don't really have any search power beside Nami, so you can play this, draw 2, discard a brick, hope you draw into one of the combo pieces that you need. So this is basically our only draw card. Then into our 6 costs, we go really quick in numbers. We play 4 times Sanji. The 6 cost blocker. Sanji is really good. It's a 2k counter searchable with Nami because it's a Straw Hat, of course. If the number on your Dawn field is exactly 2 less than your opponent, this card costs 3 in your hand. So basically, whenever you use your 10 cost Luffy, you are definitely at 3 or 4 Dawns or something, 5 Dawns. Your opponent's usually at 10. You can just play this for 3 cost, blocker, really good, and if not, just a 2k counter. Then into our 7 cost, so this is where the deck combos off. We only play 3 times Eustace Captain Kid. Really good card. On play when attacking, return 1 Dawn to your Dawn deck. Your leader gains 1000 power until the end of your opponent's turn. So if you play this, your leader becomes 7, you swing for 7. If you are at 10 Dawns, you play a 10 cost, you swing with this, you minus a Dawn, and then your leader becomes 7. Then you use your leader ability, you get 1 active Dawn because you minused 1. And that basically allows you to have 11 Dawns. So if you play a 10 cost, you always have 1 Dawn open to swing for 7, or I mean 8, because your leader is definitely 1000 stronger. So you can swing for 8 if you want to attach 1 Dawn, or you can keep 1 Dawn open for your event cards. This card is basically you need this card on the field. Whenever you're at 7 dons or 8, just play this. And then next turn you're at 10 and then you can just go full combo. Really good card. Might pimp it up to 4, but I think 3 is enough. If you see it 2 less, then you can definitely pimp it up. Then we go into our 8 costs. We play 3 times Silver's Rayleigh. This is the new addition for the deck, OPO8. Really good card, especially against decks that are having a tough time with high power leaders. Yeah, well, Law is gone, so still some leaders are really annoying to deal with, like NL. You're at 6k, so they cannot attack into you when you play the ace. But still, really good card. On play, select up to 2 of your opponent's characters and give one character minus 3000 power and the other one 2000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So if they play a Yamato and they have another card on the field, you can just give the Yamato minus 3000 in your opponent's turn also. And then you can give something else minus 2000. They are permanent. Well, not permanent, but they are into your opponent's end turn. So if they swing with the Yamato, it's a 6000 on your 6000 leader, so it's easier to counter out. So you just reduce the power in your opponent's turn from 2 cards. And then if you have a 3000 power or less, you can KO something. So really good. You can give 2 cards minus power, and then if they have a 3000 or less card on the field, you can KO it for free. Really good card. Definitely need it. This will definitely win you most of the games because this card is insane. Then for other 8 costs, we only play 2 times Monkey D. Dragon. Monkey D. Dragon is just here for some rush. If you need to swing for big numbers, you play this. You can give your leader 2 dons, or you can give this 2 dons. So you can swing for 11, and then you put 2 dons to your leader. You swing for 8, because 6 plus 2 is 8. Or if you have the 7 cost kit, you can just go even quicker with this. Really good combo. And then we go into our 9 cost. This is probably the second best card in the deck. It is Edward Newgate. On play, your leader gains plus 2000 power until the end of your opponent's turn. So your leader is in 8k. If you have the kit on the field, you play this, you swing with kit, your leader is in 9k. You can just swing for 9k, and in your opponent's turn it's a 9k. Really good card. Like I said, if you don't minus, you can use the abilities. You can get 2 dons back if you want to, or at least get 1 don you have to open. So you can have 2 times Radical Beam in hand. So if you're 9 plus 4 is 13, and then plus 4 again is 17. So you're a 17k, so you can counter out almost any attack if you have 2 times Radical Beam in your hand. Really good, and you can just play the Dragon, attach 2 dons to this, swing for 12, KO something, because Don 2 when attacking, KO up to one of your opponent's cards with the cost of 3000 power or less. Really good. Now we go to the 10 costs. We do play 2 times Shanks from OPO, is it 6? Yeah, from OPO 6. Good cards. You need this card against decks like NL because the ace is really hard to kill, and also some other cards. Really good. On play, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 10,000 power or less. Sadly, it cannot KO Yonko stats, but then it'll be too broken, and then Shanks will be the best Yonko without any doubt. But yeah, just KO anything that's 10,000 or less. Really good. You play this, you have the 7 cost kit on the field, you swing, minus 1 don, your leader is a 7, use leader ability, get that 1 don back, so it's active, so you have a 10 cost on the field, you pop something, you have a 7 cost kit on the field, and you have a 7k leader, and then you have 1 don open for Radical Beam, or just to attack for 8. Really good. And then we go into our last 10 cost. We only play 2 times Monkey D. Luffy. This is more a win more card. It's really good, of course, but still searchable with Nami, so we don't really play a lot. On play, Don minus 10. All of your Don cards go from the field to the Don deck, and then you get an extra turn after this. Activate main once per turn, rest 1 Don, add up to 1 from your Don deck as it's active. So with your leader ability, so if you are 10 Dons, you didn't use your leader ability, you play this, you Don minus 10, use your leader ability, use this, then you're at 3 Dons already. Now add 2 Dons, and then you go to 4 Dons, use the ability, rest 1 Don, you get 1 back active, then you're at 6 Dons with 1 rested, so you have 5 Dons. Really good, so you can ramp up really quickly, and extra turn is really good, because you can swing with your leader for 7, extra turn, swing for 12, and then swing for 10, so you can swing for 10, 12 in your next turn, or keep some Dons open, or play some other cards, really good. Then we go into our events. We play a lot of events, obviously. We play 2 times Gum Gum Jetling, Subshow with Nami. We play a lot of non-counters in this deck. That is the downside of this deck. It's only big bodies, and big bodies don't have any counter. So if you have too many, just use this. You may trash 1 card from your hand up to one of your leader or characters gains 0 power during this turn. And whenever you can trigger this from life, do it. Trigger, add up to 1 Dawn cards from your non-against hand is active. The quicker you ramp, the better. So yeah, if you trigger this from life, definitely trigger it. Or you are in that scenario where you don't need to trigger it, but you can take it to hand, so you have at least some counter. So like I said, if you're a 7k leader with the kit, just take it to hand, and then you're a 10k counter, really good. Then we go into the 1-cost events. We only play 2 times guard point. It's basically the same as the Gum Jet Gatling. Counter up to one of your leader or characters gains 0 power during this turn. Say you're at 7, or you become a 10 for your 1 Dawn, or this swing for 8. You do this, you counter for 9. So really good. Always get the value out of these cards. And then with your kit and Shanks combo, like I said, you get 1 Dawn open. So basically these are always live. And then for our last card, we play 4 times Radical Beam. This card is really crazy in this deck, especially if you can get 2 Dawns active, and while you're a 9k leader, like I said, or 7k leader or whatever, or even just a naked 6k leader, still really good. You become a 10k leader. If you played against Whitebeard, you know how good this card is. But yeah, that's the quick deck profile for Monkey D. Luffy. Not really that a lot to talk about. It's really good. Just know when to use your 7-cost kit and what to play, when to play. But basically just play big bodies, hope they don't get removed, and just overwhelm your opponent. Really good. Swings for 7 always. And yeah, that's it basically for this deck profile. It's one of my favorite decks. I actually even played this in OPO. What was the format? I don't remember. But it was in Barcelona. When Whitebeard was banned, I was like, I want to play 6-cost leader. I played this, really good, went 6-3. But yeah, really good leader, definitely play it. It will become one of the best decks in this format and in the next format. It's really doing really well in Japan right now. It did really well here, especially now that Law is banned and the stage is removed. It's a really good contesting for the top tier decks. But yeah, that's it for me. If you guys liked the video, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. And do more content, subscribe. And tell me what you would change in this deck profile. Alright, see you guys later. Peace.